Rigoletto. Libretto by Francesco Maria Piave. First performance on the 11th of March 1851 at the Teatro La Fenice, Venice. In May 1850, Verdi wrote to the librettist Piave about Victor Hugo's drama Le Roi s'amuse, whose protagonist, Triboulet, inspired the character of Rigoletto. Le Roi s'amuse is the greatest subject, and perhaps the greatest drama of modern times. Triboulet is a creation worthy of Shakespeare. Just like Hernani, it's a subject that can't fail. Now, going over the various subjects in my mind, Le Roi came on me like a flash of lightning, an inspiration, and I said to myself, yes, by God, that one can't go wrong. Mantua and surrounding areas, the 16th century. During a party at the palace, the Duke sings the praises of free love. For him, women are nothing more than prey to be captured. The Duke's ballata perfectly represents the psychology of this character. The jester, Rigoletto, mocks the courtiers, and Count Monterone curses him. He encounters the assassin, Sparafucile, who declares that he is prepared to kill anyone who makes a play for Gilda. Rigoletto, in order to protect his daughter Gilda, is hiding her jealously in his house. The Duke, pretending to be a poor student, is courting Gilda, unaware that she is Rigoletto's secret daughter. The girl falls into his trap. And in this aria, she is lost in daydreams of her love for the Duke. Meanwhile, the courtiers put their plan for revenge for having been mocked into action. They kidnap Gilda, believing that she is Rigoletto's lover. Gilda is confined to the Duke's apartments. Rigoletto is powerless. He despairs. Verdi gives him a masterly movement for this aria, full of the tension that is consuming the character. Gilda reveals to her father that she has been seduced by the Duke. Rigoletto, mad with suffering, vows to kill him. In a letter to Piave, Verdi described this cabaletta as sumptuous and brilliant. Rigoletto is unstoppable. In his blind rage, even his daughter, who declares that she is still in love with the Duke, becomes involved. is resting in a tavern and flirts with Maddalena, Sparafucile's sister. Rigoletto has hired Sparafucile to kill the Duke. All of the characters are at the tavern, and they all have different intentions. The Duke wants to seduce Maddalena. Rigoletto is plotting revenge. And Gilda wants nothing more than to see her beloved again. Gilda, innocent and in love, decides to sacrifice herself to save the Duke's life. She goes to Sparafucile, and he, mistaking her for the Duke, stabs her with a dagger. The curse is complete. Rigoletto is horrified to discover the case of mistaken identity, as Gilda dies in his arms. Verdi had abandoned historical figures some time ago, and now left behind middle-class heroes, such as Stifelio and Louisa Miller, to turn his attention to social outcasts. This opera was to be the first of the popular trilogy, together with Il Trovatore and La Traviata. The tragic story of a crippled and cursed court jester marked a revolution in Italian opera. And Verdi was perfectly aware of what he was doing, as the letter he wrote to his future librettist, Antonio Somma, shows. He said it was the best subject as regards theatrical effect that I've ever set to music. It has powerful situations, variety, excitement, pathos. All the vicissitudes arise from the frivolous, rakish personality of the Duke, hence Rigoletto's fears, Gilda's passion, etc., which make for many excellent dramatic moments. Among others, the scene of the quartet, which, as regards effect, will remain one of the best our theatre can boast. The subject, penned by Victor Hugo, that was considered unconventional and delicate due to its strong criticism of the monarchy's habits, was the starting point for the creation of an opera that goes far beyond all music cliches. Rigoletto eliminated the separation between aria and recitative. It abolished concertatos at the end of the act and was able to open traditional composing structures to new prospects. It has been said that Rigoletto is to Verdi what Eroica is to Beethoven, and this was certainly confirmed for those who were in the audience on that evening at Teatro La Fenice, the 11th of March, 1851. In the classification of Verdi's most performed operas in the world, Rigoletto comes in second place. In the classification of the most performed operas in the world, Rigoletto comes in 10th place.